Hunter Biden is the focus of the House Oversight Committee among the Republicans. We believe Hunter Biden's a national security threat. What you just reported from the Washington Post is proof of that. It is illegal to sell influence to a foreign country by an immediate family member of someone in office. So not only is Hunter Biden in trouble, Joe Biden's in trouble. And if you'll look, all the money that Hunter Biden's gotten from all these countries, from Russia, from China, from Ukraine, it always involves energy. It always involves oil or gas. And here we are in America about to embark upon an energy crisis because of Joe Biden's policies. And now we learn Hunter Biden's getting paid by the enemy.
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear. By the way, it's GOP Senators Chuck Grassley of Iowa and Ron Johnson of Wisconsin. They are debuting a new series of speeches on the Senate floor about their probe into the Biden family's dubious overseas deals with foreign dictators. Yeah. They're actually showing the receipts. They're saying to the media, we got the receipts of how Hunter got paid from Chinese communist oligarchs. By the way, let's watch Senator Grassley on this. Watch this.
Hunter Biden and James Biden served as the perfect vehicle by which the communist Chinese government could gain inroads here in the United States through CEFC and its affiliates. And these inroads were focused on Chinese advancement into the global and U.S. energy sector. Hunter and James Biden were more than happy to go along, of course, for the right price.
Your reaction?
Senator Grassley is exactly right. And this is what we've been saying for months. Now there's proof. The proof is that we know that computer's real, that hard drive, and the receipts are on there. There's going to be more come out. My fear about all this is that we've been talking about this for months, Liz, but I believe the DOJ is going to indict Hunter Biden before the Republicans get the gavel in January. Regardless, I'm pretty confident that Hunter Biden is going to be held accountable for this. And my question now is, what did Joe Biden know, and when did he know it?
And what did he get paid?
And what did he get paid? And did he show that on his taxes? Because if he didn't, then he's going to be in trouble. We know Hunter Biden's in trouble for tax evasion. We know he's been in trouble for tax evasion before. But these receipts, if he didn't show that, or if that was even worse, paid in cash, then Hunter Biden's going to spend a lot of time in jail.
Because they were using off-balance sheet shell companies overseas to bury the cash flows from these deals. I mean, you and I have been through this. I mean, there's $5 million from CEFC, big player, China's Belt and Road push. There's potentially $10 million from a Chinese oil tycoon that Hunter Biden wanted and lobbied for to establish Sinahawk Holdings in 2017. A lot of money sloshing around. Both Hunter Biden and Joe Biden were deeply in debt a little more than a decade ago before he came back in as vice president, and through those years as well. And Hunter Biden was deeply in debt too. So, and then they started commingling accounts reportedly. So that's happening too. So, Chinese were financing a global shopping spree for, James Biden, Hunter's uncle, and more. So it's a simple question. Who in government is watching out for this? Is the FBI on the stick? Watch what happened with Matt Gaetz and an FBI official. Watch this.
But that is shocking that you wouldn't, as the assistant director of cyber, know whether or not there are international business deals, kickbacks, shakedowns that are on this laptop that would make the first family suspect to some sort of compromise. Mr. Assistant Director, have you assessed whether or not the first family is compromised as a result of the Hunter Biden laptop?
Sir, as a representative of the FBI cyber program, it is not in the realm of my responsibilities to deal with the questions that you're asking me.
Has anyone at FBI cyber been asked to make assessments whether or not the laptop creates a point of vulnerability?
He didn't answer that question either. And maybe it's not that guy's job, right, Congressman Comer? But that is the question. We know that Matt Gaetz had a copy of Hunter Biden's laptop hard drive put into the congressional record. It sounds like you guys are ready to launch subpoenas on who's looking into this, Congressman.
Well, I think from a congressional standpoint, the Republicans in the House and the Senate on the main oversight committees are looking into this. We have a lot of evidence now, but what we do know is the U.S. Attorney in Delaware is all over this, and I'm pretty confident that if the Biden administration and his advisors are thinking about this, they're going to hope that he gets indicted before we take the majority so that he can get out of his subpoena, get out of being deposed by Congress by saying, well, there's ongoing investigation by the federal government.
Got it. Sounds like you guys are ready to play hardball. Okay, Congressman Comer, we'll have you back on.